What's up, everybody? This is Gamer CJE, and welcome back to Gamer Grove. Last episode, we built this little mountain village area with this awesome old factory, and today we're going to continue on with our little mountain area. Today, we're going to build more along this road and kind of back in this area, up these hills as much as we can without destroying anything. So first, let's build in this area right here. So I'm going to continue to build with dirt roads because I think it's most accurate. I used to live in Colorado, and a lot of these areas, more up in the mountains, did in fact have dirt roads. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is actually follow kind of along this road, this topography here. And I was hoping that it wouldn't be quite so messed up, but you know what, we'll just run with that. There we go. And we'll continue to sort of build along there like so. Yeah. Alright, now we're gonna build a connection off of our paved road, and let's see what we can do to connect up to those. Alright, I like that. And over here, let's continue like that. Yeah, I like it. And maybe even continue and meet up with this one. Very cool. Yeah. Alright, now let's take our water and sewer and make sure that this area is covered. Get all these water lines built. And do some zoning. Now, I'm hoping that there'll be some really cool buildings up here. Some of these I know are going to be smaller than I'd like them to be, but that's kind of just what happens when you're building along with the topography. The houses aren't all going to be the same size. And I'm fine with that because, you know, I think it'll look pretty cool. But I wish there was a way that you could kind of... I mean, I guess I'm sure there is. I just don't know how to do it. But I'd really like to be able to actually place houses that look like cabins, instead of just, you know, rolling with whatever happens to pop up. But for the meantime, that's what we're going to have to do, is just roll with whatever pops up. And we'll be happy with it. Because, I mean, all the models do look pretty good that they already have built. And let's go ahead and put in some commercial zoning as well. Just in that area. Yeah. Maybe on this side too. And we probably... Yeah, we're going to need to put in some services here, like fire department, EMS, and police. And let's go ahead and put in a school as well. Let's move that down so it's all close together. Alright. I'd like to try to get some folks up here on top, like in this area right here, here, and there, because I mean, when you're in a mountainous area like this, there are some really cool houses that people built just way up on the mountain. And I think it might be kind of difficult to actually put a road, to get a road to actually go up this mountain, but we're going to try it. And we just might be able to do it. You know what? It looks like it's going to happen. That's super awesome. So let's figure out where we want to go with this. So if we kind of do our best to just follow the terrain going up here, we might be able to make it all the way up to the top up here. I don't know, that's going to be a little difficult. But let's try it. Let's just go for it. Oh, it looks like it's going to work. So let's just go straight for the moment. And then if we loop around and just sort of go around. I have to imagine the only reason this is working is because I'm using dirt roads. Because some of this stuff seems really steep to actually work. So I'm assuming that it's only working because these are dirt roads. Which is another good reason to use dirt roads. Yeah, look at that. I love it. Awesome. Cool, so now I've gotten kind of to my main big areas here that I wanted to build on. So let's kind of build a little area here as best as we can. And let's go ahead and curve that back in so it'll look better. Nice. I really like that. That is super cool. All right. And get our water put in along our road here. kind of along our road. I know it isn't actually following the road, but get as much coverage as we can. Oh, we actually built a little bridge here. That is a complete suspension bridge. Interesting. I'm going to use the Move It mod here and see what it looks like if we lower this end. Come up a little bit so it doesn't look too crazy. Yeah, and bring this end up so it's a little bit straighter. Yeah, awesome. Okay. I'm going to leave that for now, actually. Let's, so our problem that we have here is we're running out of residential demand, but we have a lot of commercial demand. And another problem is that we don't seem to have enough workers for our commercial area. So I guess that we'll just have to kind of wait and come back to this once some more houses have come in. Okay, now we've got a pretty good demand for residential zoning. So let's get back to building. As you can see, I've kind of done a little bit extra. I kind of did a little bit of putting in some trees and such. And yeah, so now we have a pretty good residential base here, right up hugged into this mountain. There's some folks that have built their houses up here on this little peak. Pretty cool. Be a really nice place to live. And there's somebody building right here. That is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man, look at that view. Do they have a back porch? They do have a back porch. Look at the view off their back porch. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. So, the next place that we're going to build a little bit is on this. There's a pretty good sized flat area right here that we're going to put some more roads on and continue to build our residential area. And in this, where we're kind of following the mountain topography here, I like to do as much as I can curved roads. It just lends itself really well to the idea that you're up in the trees, and yeah, I just like it. I think it works really well. So, almost done with that. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so let's get our water the rest of the way up the mountain. And then let's get some more zoning done. This time, I'm just going to zone the whole thing residential without being picky about where the houses go, and just let people build kind of wherever they want to and see what it looks like. I think it'll look pretty cool. I did add in a whole bunch of pine trees because I thought this mountainside looked awfully barren, and so I added in on these slopes where it seems realistic, at least a little bit realistic. I added in more trees to make this kind of look more like a mountainous, foresty area instead of just some hills with a couple of trees on them. And I think it's an improvement. I think it did make it look significantly better. And I'm going to use this area over here to put in some of the services that we're going to need, because we're too far away from the rest of our services just to expect them to come all the way up the hill. Now the school, I'm going to leave the school just down there. And we might actually want to try to find another connection down here. I think we could come up this little valley right here. Let's try to do that. So, just gonna come down kind of the edge of this. Kind of like that. Yeah. That way, there's more than one connection coming up here. Trash. Oof. That might be kind of a little issue, getting our trash cleared out. I do have some trash services right here, but I think that might be a little far away from these. Is there... I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Short of actually building a recycling center up here, which I really don't want to do. Man, but am I gonna have to? Because that's a long way. Well, is this a trash truck? That is a garbage truck, but it's almost full. So let's see if... Man. I think we might... What we might do, let's add a little trash area down over here so that we have... So that it's more likely to be able to come up here quickly-ish. Quickly-ish. I know that's not a word. Anyway, you know what? That's gonna do it for this video. Feel like we made a lot of progress. We've got to start building up the mountain here, which I'm pretty excited about. I love our little hillside housing up here. It's very cool. Yeah, very cool. Man, that's a nice house. At least we do have a garbage truck coming through here picking up trash, so should be good on that. Yeah. Well, I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, come back and join me next time.